Alright, what's up guys? Welcome back to Pro Gamer Manager, the Moba Manager mode, and this, guys, could very well be the final part of this series. Now, why I might say that? Well, if you haven't seen it already, in the last episode, we're in our second season of Pro League, right? And our goals for this playthrough were to max everyone out, which we already have, and to win the Pro League, right? This is being our second season in Pro League. We did lose the first one. Well, we didn't lose. We got second place in the first season, which I know a lot of people have talked about this in forums and things like that, kind of wishing there was a playoff system to it, and like top 4 went to playoffs or something like that. That way there would be a little bit more, like, it's not just, well, I had one bad week and now it's impossible for me to win. You know what I'm saying? So, we're taking on Esport United. We're 7-1, tied for first place right now with Team X. Now, obviously, if you've watched the series, the last probably 2 episodes, you know Team X was the team that got first place last season. Our record with them so far in the league, in Pro League, is 0-3, I believe. I believe every single time they've beat us. Because they're just a team that is pretty much equal overall with us. So we have to rely on just being able to win all the matches, all the other matches in the series, or in the season, and just hope that other teams can find a way to beat Team X at least 3 times. Right? At least 3 losses, because that means we'll win. Because the fact is, we're going to go into the matches with Team X hoping we can win, but we're not, you know, I'm a realist, okay? Now, if you don't know, I ain't got time for BS. I ain't going to BS around with it, right? Got a little weird on you right there. But fact is, I think that Team X is better than us just one-on-one. I think their team completely maxed out and our team maxed out. Their team is just better, right? And you can see that because our team is maxed out. So there isn't really a way for us to get any better. And oh, come on, guys. Come on. Not a loss here. It's so we have to win all these games. Come on. I don't think we're going to do it. I think they're going to... Oh, no. I think they got it. They got this match. Man. Now, that was not the way we wanted it. Team X, of course, did beat Skill Shots. So they're 8-1. We're 7-2. Huh. This is making me, again, like I had actually said in the last part, I had talked about possibly looking to change up our strategy a little bit. Because I think whatever we're doing with our strategy just may not be the best. We're currently doing trap meta, which means we're ganking a lot. Now, we could do something and do a little bit more counterattacking. Maybe just try and play a little bit more passive, counterattack, you know, feed on their mistakes, as it says right there. Which could be a decent plan. Huh. I'm trying to think. I think it's not a bad idea. We're going to go and try out this counterattacking meta. We're going to still stick with a balanced style, because I think the balanced style is fine for a counterattacking, because we don't want to be super passive to where they can just kind of control the tempo. But we want to just give them just enough wiggle room to allow them to, like, show weakness and make mistakes, right? Because obviously, if we play super passive, they might just cover up their mistakes with just being able to cover more ground, I guess, because we're playing really passive. And because we're playing balanced, you know, we're not going to overextend. So it'll keep us in a position where we can kind of observe and then, you know, we can kind of hold them, and then we can see what they do and then act on it immediately through the meta that we're looking to do, which I think is probably going to be the better strategy. I think it's going to give us a better chance. Hopefully it will happen, though it will take a little bit of time for our guys to completely learn it. So that's why I was kind of hesitant with changing it up. But with us losing another match there and going 7-2, and Team X going 8-1, there's very little shot that we can get first place unless Team X really like throws it and loses some really key games, you could say. So I think it's all right for us to do that because there's a high likelihood that we're going to get second or third and be going into a Season 3 of Pro League. So hopefully by that point in time, we'll be completely studied on the new meta strategy that we're looking for, and then we can move forward with it and maybe actually beat Team X. We'll have to see. We'll have to see, guys. We'll have to see. Because I feel like this team has plenty of potential to win this whole thing. Like, I don't think that we're, like, so far off that we don't have the potential. Now, let's see. Did that actually update a little bit more of the meta? Which is good. Team X actually lost that game. That's huge right there. So we take on Tryhard Mid this next game, which is not a pushover, for sure. For sure, this team is not a pushover, but I don't think they're definitely not better than us when it comes to skill. But you know, Esports United was not a better team than us either, and we found a way to lose to them also. So there's not really a good way to determine what you're better than someone at, or you know, how much better than you might be at than someone. So you kind of have to just take it one step at a time, take it one game at a time, and just say, all right, we may be favored in this match, but we're going to take this team on just like we would any other team, whether this team was way better than us or whether this team was a bunch of scrubs. We're going to take them on the exact same way and play our strategy the exact same way, which is the way really to take any match. If you've ever been on a team or a clan or anything and you've taken part in a tournament or like a team style tournament or a clan war, anything like that, you know, no matter what the level is, right? This could really kind of be significant at any level, whether you're talking the top pro with scrims or you're talking bottom of the barrel super amateur, right? Doesn't matter. Really, you have to realize that half the battle is with yourself, right? Your biggest opponent, almost in pretty much anything in life, is gonna be you. And Team X lost another one. What? They lost another one, guys. This is the time right here. This is the time we push ahead. Who do we play? Team X. This is the time, boys. This is the time, boys. A win here guarantees us, pretty much guarantees us, a title. Because this will put them 2 games behind us. This will put us 2 games ahead with only 2 games to play. Come on, boys. You gotta come up big here. You gotta come up big here. Come on, these guys are not better than you. Come on. You got this. Oh, they're just outplaying us at every turn. I feel like we just cannot beat these guys. They just outplay us every single match. I don't know what else to do. We switched the strategy around. Sure, you could say, all right, the strategies, they're still not super, learn the whole strategy. So yeah, that's something that plays a a role in this. But at the same time, these guys are just not better than us. Like, our overall is better than them, and I think our team is better than them. Maybe our strategy needs some work, but we're working on that now, and it's just, I feel like we're just not coming up clutch when we need to. these matches are close, but close doesn't win. You know, close is only good in horseshoes. I think that's the saying, right? Right? Because horseshoes is like, or I guess, you know, there's probably a couple of games where close matters. But whatever. But, you know, close doesn't win you nothing. Second place doesn't matter when you're shooting for first place, right? Because you still lost. At the end of the day, you were not the champions. You were the second place team who lost. And we lost. Again. And there are only 2 games to play left in the season. Team X plays Esport United, which hopefully can come up with an upset against them. But again, all we can do now is win out. All we can do is control our own fate. We cannot control what happens with Team X. We cannot do anything or dictate anything for them. All we can do is cross your fingers and hope that we can make it happen here and just do your job. That's all you got to do is do your job and we'll make it. But you got to do your job. You got to do what you got to do because right now it feels like the guys are too focused on something else. I don't know. That was a huge match right there. That was a match, if we won, like I said, we'd go 2 games up with 2 games left to play. That pretty much guaranteed, even if we lost both games, it'd be a tie. It'd be a tie. Which now, because we were only 1 game up, it's just back to a tie. So, there's no, you know, it's not where we'd like it to be. We have to just win out and guarantee that we don't lose anymore, and then just hope that Team X throws it against somebody, and that would get us a win. Excuse me. But, oh my god, they lost. What? Esport United, the sniping gods. They just snipe the big teams. They always find a way to beat the big boys. I don't even know how. Alright, so this means if we win this match, we win the league. If we win the match, we win the league. We're taking on Lemurs Gaming. They're not pushovers, man. They're not pushovers. These guys can put up a fight. Come on, guys. Come on. All we have to do is get a win. 1 win. 1 win is all I ask. This game here, this is for the trophy, guys. 1 win is all we need. Oh, no. Oh, no. Are we going to throw it? Is it going to be the game of throws here? What? I'm still so, like, just in awe right now that Team X lost. I cannot believe that they lost. Esport United, those guys are the ones that beat us, right? So we have a 10-3 record right now. The 3 losses are 2 of them to Team X and 1 of them to Esport United, who beat us in the second half of the season. I don't know what happened with that team in the second half of the season, but they stepped it up. And now not only upset us, but upset Team X, which pretty much by upsetting Team X has taken the trophy away from them. They have taken the trophy away. They have literally gone to Team X's team house and stole the Season 2 Pro League trophy away from them. They do not have a chance to guarantee a spot anymore. It is all in our court here. A win means we win the series. This is looking, from the way it's going right now, like it's going to be... And that's it, guys. Team X lost again! They lost to Tryhard Mid again. Oh my god. Esport United beat Deadly Ponage too. Here we go. Here we go. Best player from Team X Best Manager! We got Best Manager, boys! We got I think that is the first Best Manager award we've gotten at all this series. I think that might be the only one we've gotten at all. But it was so deserved, though. Boys, come on. There's gotta be, like, a nice... Look at it! Look at it! Look at it, boys! We got the big trophy and 2 little ones. We got the 2 little ones and the big boy. We got the big boy. Oh, my God. Alright, guys. This was a heck of a roller coaster episode. I won't lie to you. That's going to be doing it for the series, guys. We've done what we set out to do. Next step is going to be the career mode playthrough for the MOBA. I have been seeing all the name suggestions that you guys have been putting in the comments. If you haven't heard it already, please, 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 I'm looking to pick a name for the character that we're going to do for the career mode from you guys. So what I need from you is a in-game name, a first and last name, a position, so whether top lane, mid lane, jungler, ADC, or support, a nationality, a potential team name, which is just one of the options, and an age. I need an age as well. So if you guys can get that to me, that's awesome, because I want to kind of be able to connect this next series with you guys and pick from one of your names. So pretty much the way it's going to work, if you don't know already, I'm going to take them all, I'm going to number them, and then I'm going to just pretty much go through a number generator and pick a random one. Pick one at random, and whichever one gets picked, congratulations, that's going to be the character's name. So please, if you haven't, put your suggestion in the comments below. And thank you for watching, guys. I've had a ton of fun in this series. It's been just the new patch, besides the international events, which I've talked about too much already. Thank you, thank you, thank you for staying with me, guys, and just commenting and liking and just enjoying the series with me. It means so, so much. So please, once again, if you haven't already, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you liked it. If you have a comment, question, or concern, please leave it in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next series.